Hey everybody, it's Amy Gretchen. Welcome back. I know it has been way too long since I've uploaded video onto YouTube, and so I thought it'd be fun to just dive in and show you my 2021 Project Life album. So this is mostly done. I think there's maybe like 2 or 3 weeks that aren't 100% completed, but I'm just so happy with what I've done, and I want to share with you guys and hopefully give you guys a little bit of inspiration. And as I go through it, there's probably some that you've seen on my YouTube channel that I've done process videos of, but there's also probably a bunch that I haven't. So anyway, let's just dive in and I'll talk through it, but maybe not a ton because I don't want this to be a super long video. And what I have to say might be just tons of repeats because I do similar things every time. Okay, so this is a 9x12 album and this is my title page. I tend to always grab photos from like the previous year, often maybe in the fall, but this one I actually took in the spring. So it just kind of depends. This photo was a picture of my family from the summer when we moved from our house. So it's so fun for me to be able to go back and look at these spreads, especially because my sweet puppy is no longer with me. So anytime I get to see moments of her, it makes me really, really happy. So at this time, just so you guys are aware, 2021 in January, I was still living in Washington State. We lived there for another 3 weeks before moving back to Salt Lake. So it's kind of nice. Sometimes I'll include like news, things in the news that are, noteworthy, I guess I would say. Often I will include elections and things like that. Again, super happy about that. You can see that we are packing all up. So just as I'm going through this, I'm thinking about some of the things I tend to do a lot of, or some of the things I tend to repeat. Like if there's an element, obviously I'm using an Ali Edwards kit here because I can tell, but I love that I cut out these elements and that I use them throughout the spread. And this is actually so we've already moved and now I'm into Salt Lake. You can see I've got some boxes. I went on a trip to Moab, which is really nice, with some of our friends. And if I have a lot of photos, especially with these 9x12s, I tend to add some inserts. I guess I did that with the 12x12s also. Often when I go out of town, it's like that, right? For this week, I rarely ever do, and I'll just see, is that going to work? Okay. I rarely ever do like black and white photos, but for this week, I decided to do it, and I'm not sure why. I can't really remember, but I actually used this was actually a chipboard heart. That was just the backer to it, and I thought that would be really cute. So think about different ways that you could use even the negative space of some of the products. I've seen a lot of people do this with like the circles. I think that's a lot of fun. I think this was Valentine's. I was like, is this my birthday week? I couldn't remember. I just need to look at the dates. Deep in the snow. I was super grateful to come back to Salt Lake. You'll see that I do this a lot also is that I will, I think I created these. They kind of look like chipboard, but I created them using the stamps. So often if I make one thing, I tend to repeat it, like repeating the letters. That's something that I do that it really helps to balance the spread out, but also help draw your eye through the spread. So I do that quite a bit. This was my birthday week. You can see that I included some cards that I received from friends. And again, just repeating this element, these numbers. I love being able to look through a kit and pull out the pieces that I really love and see how I can use that throughout the spread, especially if it's something that I can repeat. Like here, I made these little pockets. And each of these pockets has like an initial on there indicating that this one's about Adam. I think this is his birthday week, so talking about celebrating his birthday. And then just did a little bit of, I don't know why this isn't coming out, just did a little bit of journaling about him. And then I added this word phrase sticker on it. And this was actually like a vellum piece here. So I did that for everyone in the family. I didn't include one for me, but that's fine because I probably have journaling from the day before. But it's fun to take these little pieces in the kit and find ways to repeat them. I do that a lot. You can see that I used them again on this spread. This must have been from the exact same kit. So on this side, I actually cut off the wording, and here you can see that I have included it. I also really love to stretch a kit and see how far I can get it to go. Most of the time you can get about 3, maybe even 4 spreads, depending on how big your pages are. Always love adding big words, so that's fun when they're included. I also remember really loving these frames. I thought that that was a fun thing included. And it's so, I really enjoy, as you're looking through the album, to be able to see it go from winter into spring. Oh, this makes my heart so happy. Into April. This was actually a fun one. This was, I believe, if I remember right, this was Week in the Life. Because I have a full Week in the Life album with a bunch of photos, I thought it would be fun to add a little bit more ephemera, things like text messages, like my planner. You know, this is from like Duolingo, stuff like that, that I actually didn't add to my album. That the weather that I think would be fun to help me, fill up the space and understand what was going on that week. I think it's just a different play. I actually always wanted to do a Week in the Life where it was just ephemera. I thought that would have been really fun, but of course I have to take photos, right? But it was fun adding all the text messages. And I love seeing that spring is coming full force. I think I probably cut this out of a bag, I'm guessing. But I love adding things like that. Everyday things, because in 10 years, it might look different, Maybe Apple doesn't exist, you never know. So it's fun to be able to include that stuff. I really loved this page. I thought these were so fun and loved writing in white because I never do stuff like that. And I rarely do have like colored paper, but I should definitely do that more. And I always think it's so fun to find things like this that my daughter, like photos that she's added to my phone. When I find stuff like that, like I love being able to include it. And then of course, just like a quote from one of my kids, stuff like that, just little things to remember from the week. A vacation. I think we just went and did a hike over the weekend. I remember, so this year in 2021, I really got into stickering, and I love creating this. You saw back in, what day was it? Here where I did like a sticker thing too. I don't really use a lot of puffy stickers, so I thought it was fun to be able to use in this album. And just to kind of show, a fun way to show like what I've been up to. So here we took a vacation, and I'm really big into adding maps of the places that we went. So let me just lift this up so you can kind of see. This is one of my favorite things to do. So we went to Colorado, like Durango area and Ouray, and so amazing. We went up and over the mountain into, gosh, I can't even remember the city. Doesn't matter, but it was so fun. Cold, but fun. You forget it's hot down in the valley, but it's cold up in the mountains. This is actually one that I just did for Studio Calico. It's kind of funny when you're like, oh, I just finished this one. So I enjoyed these were actually stickers that I just made a little bit thicker. Anyway, and I included this little piece of ephemera because I thought it was so funny. Like our mailman opened up our mailbox and the whole thing like fell over. I just thought that was funny. So I had to include it. I like to save stuff like that. Not that I necessarily want to remember that. I just think it's kind of a funny part. I loved this also. This is another thing that I repeated, just having these frames and then doing journaling on top of the frames. It's a great way to be able to add more journaling to your project life. And I am really happy about how many stories I'm able to tell as I go back and look at it. Because I do love the photos, but I really love the journaling also. And then it reminds me to do more stuff. Also, this is a stamp set. I believe it was from Laura Wansick that she designed the stamp set for Allie Edwards. And I had a lot of fun creating these. So each card, so 2 A's, T, no, this is an M. A, M, T, this is a G for me, and then B and W for Bella and her husband Weston. So again, I created these cards so that I could just kind of update on what everyone was doing. But I thought it was fun to be able to use this stamp set. That was a very creative stamp set. So just another week. I do like when I did the typing and I was able to get in a lot more of the story for sure. That's fun. I had forgotten about my bangs. I also like to include, what do you call these, envelopes. And don't worry about my address. I no longer live at that house. So anyway, if you want to see what it looked like. I love pictures like this of like fairgrounds. Oh, yeah. I love these big words. They really are like a favorite, I would say a favorite embellishment are letter stickers and like big words. These are wood, but it's fun to include in your album. Also, this was a bunch of, I made some sticker books and these were like some of the scraps that I had left over. And so I just decided to make like a pattern paper with it. And I think that's really cool because then it reminds me of all those sticker books that I made. So it's fun to think about what you can add into the pockets. It can be definitely more than just the stories and the photos. It's fun to add the ephemera. Again, taking, I don't know if there must have been 2 of these, but taking them and cutting them out and, you know, using that to help the reader move through the spread. I remember really loving this one. I had a lot of fun creating those. This was a fun kit. I remember really loving these kits and really liking those tags. It's funny, as I look through this, it brings back all the memories of like, this is the house we're living in now. And so this is us working on it. Like it's bringing back all of those memories from that fall, but it also brings back all the memories of working with the kit and creating the projects. Very, very interesting for me. Like I remember, I believe these were the same. I think, I could be wrong, the same kit, but I love these colors. And I loved putting it together. A little bit of Halloween, which looks a little bit different now. So it's kind of fun that someone was still dressing up. Getting into the fall. thinking about some December daily stuff, which was fun. I really love this kit too. I love the colors of this kit. It was fun to play with. And it looks like this is my last spread. So mostly, I guess, what I need to finish is December, a little bit more of November, but December. And I'm always really bad about December because of December daily. And, you know, already having December documented. So anyway, but I need to do better because there's a lot of stories that don't end up in my December daily that can be put in my project life. So anyway, that's it, you guys, for 2021, other than December. So anyway, it was just a fun thing I wanted to share. Of course, if you have any questions about anything, let me know. Some of these videos might be on YouTube. A lot of them will probably be on Ali Edwards' Classroom, those videos, the process. But anyway, hope you guys are doing well, having a great start to your fall. And you guys, we will catch you in the next video. Bye.